Back on CBS Sports HQ with the lock of the century, well, at least of the season. Drew Lock, postgame.
Oh, that was a lot of fun. That was, it was more than fun. I can't find the right word for it right now, but it was a blast, man. One of those classic NFL games, you know, besides the 2-minute drive in the first half, 3 drives there, a couple penalties stopped us, scored on one of them. And, man, hats off to our defense tonight. You know, for us scoring 17, again, I think that's what we scored. I just know we scored a little bit more than they did. But for them holding what they did tonight, man, that's a powerful offense who scores lots of points. And hats off to them, man.
It sounds like you got emotional on the field afterwards during the post-game interview. What went into that emotion?
Thousands of things, man. I couldn't. We'd be here all night to talk about them all, but just I think it was just the over the top feeling of you don't get very many moments, you don't get very many opportunities in this league, and with every opportunity you get, you need to be as ready as you can be because you don't get a ton of them. And for us to come out tonight and play the way we did and get a win and one of 2 opportunities I had this year to start, gosh, that I was excited. I was emotional. I was emotional for myself, but I was emotional for these guys in this locker room. It's been a rough couple weeks. We needed a win. We needed a win to pull us back, get our spirits back up, and that's what we did here tonight as a team. We did it as a team.
Is there any one particular moment that maybe wasn't as obvious to us watching, but that you experienced that will stick with you for a long time following it?
At the quarterback position, you're supposed to, assume good things to happen. So the one thing that's going to stick with me tonight is the deep ball to Tyler on the right side of the field, going left to right if you're on our sideline. Maybe we wouldn't have to have the heroics at the end of the game if we hit that one, but the story's not as cool, I guess, so I guess we're glad we missed it.
Drew, you mentioned that play. I think you only had about 120 passing yards up until that last drive. You didn't hit on that one to Tyler. To come back and hit the one to DK to get you guys moving down there, hit the one to Jackson for the game winner. Just how good did that feel in the moment? What you were kind of thinking as that kind of whole thing played out?
Yeah, I think the thing that, you always try to get to as a competitor is when you're out there on the big stage, the big moment, the 2-minute drive to go win the game, you're just not thinking. You're just reacting. You're using all the training, all the instincts that you've gained from when I was in 3rd grade, started playing football, till right now. All the reps that we have in 2-minute drives in the indoor, where I'm going against the one defense on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So really, what was I thinking? I wasn't. I was just flowing, making decisions with the ball, and guys were going up and getting it. Guys were going to make plays. Jax, DK, Tyler, everybody all day, the tight ends, and not to mention our O-line and our backs tonight. That being able to run the ball like we did against that front and that defense is special, to say the least.
Drew, what did you see on the throw to Jackson? Just kind of take us through the play. What did you see there?
It was actually sweet. Shane came back to that call. We ran that call on the first 3rd down, first drive, and we didn't use the element of one-on-one go ball to Jax on that. We had man that first time, but my plan going into it was we're going to work the concept side first. First 3rd down, I get this call, and I'm breaking the huddle. Shane gives me the little reminder in the head, say, hey, don't forget Jax one-on-one if you got him. I'm like, all right, break the huddle. Jackson went out, hey, you're getting the ball. You're getting the ball if you get one-on-one here. Because we had already played that front side. Who knows how they were really going to play that concept if they'd kind of seen and felt the same thing earlier in the game. And sure enough, they gave us one-on-one. Kind of the perfect look. We had an off corner. Jax kind of tempoed it off the ball, and he hit the Jets and put that thing in the back corner.
After that touchdown, the TV copy kind of caught you and Gino looking at each other doing the strap-on conversation. Right?
Yeah.
So, what's your guys' relationship like? How helpful has he been to you during these 2 weeks?
That's like an unsung hero in these last 2 weeks, man. The encouragement that he's given me, the little pep talks here and there, helping in the film room. It was so cool that when roles flipped and I was going to have to go be the starter, he did the same thing for me that I was trying to do for him. That's just an unselfish dude in there, man. I appreciate him more than words can describe. Talking to me before that 2-minute, you're the best player on this field. You're going to lead us down this field right now. Go get it done. Just things like that, man. It's really cool. This is a really special quarterback room, including Sean when he came in here these last couple weeks. Just a savvy vet, man. Knows a lot about ball, and it's really comforting having him in the room. It's just an awesome group.
Drew, when he won the job last year, you mentioned your relationship with him, how you guys were pulling for each other, and how important that was for you there. To see him in this moment over there, kind of being right there along with you, celebrating you when you hit that, how good does that feel to know that he's hanging with you on that night?
Yeah, it was just a full circle moment for, I think, the both of us. Like I've said many times, and I'm up here, I never want to be put in that position where I'm looking to the sideline and seeing him. He's the starter for this team, and that was what we had planned going into last season, what we had planned going into this season, and I'm supposed to be there for him. I'm supposed to be helping him out, but unfortunate situation, and for him, like I said, to reverse those roles and be my biggest supporter out there, man, that's really cool. It's really cool stuff.
The way that Pete